Hi guys, it's a new week. I'm so excited to do this video again. I just did not feel like doing similar video. I think 2 weeks, maybe I skipped 2 weeks. So this week I was like, I really feel like doing one again. So let me know if these are interesting or not too much. So whatever, I'm just excited to make one. So I'm making one. So today's Monday. So this week is of January 27th until February 2nd. So it's crazy to me that this week we're going from January to February already, and it's like, oh my goodness, that was a little too fast. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the February. I will have to do a check-in with my goals and with my projects for January to make sure I have finished all of the things this week, because there is a lot of things that I needed to do for my photography work. But whatever, today I have a few appointments this week which are pretty normal. Like on Tuesday and Wednesday we have boys activities with them in the evenings, and then today on Monday I have an in-person consultation with a potential client, and then maybe also I will stop at Costco beforehand for a few grocery items that we have ran out. But for the most part, the rest of the week is that I'm staying home, and I'm looking at my calendar here. I'm staying home. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I will make it to the library with my younger son, but I probably will not, because I have so many projects for the house projects that have to be done, because today I am 33 weeks pregnant, so it puts me to 7 weeks before my due date, and I am slightly nervous that my baby is going to come earlier, just like 2 of my other babies were early. And if that's the case, then I don't have many weeks left to get my house in order and to prepare everything for the baby's arrival. I did get done in this past few weeks. I did get done a lot of things done, but obviously it's never perfect. So I would like to get as ready as possible. So this week there will be some decluttering projects that I will be doing around the house, organizing, as well as preparing my hospital bag and organizing me and my husband's bedroom where the baby will be staying with us. So all of those projects will be highlighted in this week, but I'm just feeling like it would be exciting to do a separate video for each separate project. So hopefully I do that for this channel. And for this week I also have lots and lots of projects, as I mentioned, for my work. Today on Monday I would like to finish editing the wedding that I have photographed last week to make sure that that is taken care of and my client is taken care of, so that will be done. I'm pretty sure it will be done today. And then the rest of the week I will be working on my taxes, on sending out 1099s to the people who worked for me this year, as well as scheduling our tax appointment with our accountant to make sure that we start moving things along so that our taxes are being taken care of for this year. And hopefully I also get some educational social media, because I have purchased a fun Instagram or a social media educational material, which I am very excited to go through and start processing and implementing. So hopefully I get to it when I need to lay down and relax a little bit. Not sure if my boys will allow me to do that, but hopefully that's the case. But that's basically the plan, you guys. Today has started off pretty normal. We took my son to school, we went for a walk. Actually, we started this wonderful new tradition of me and my youngest son going for a tiny walk, and it refreshes it. I don't know, it just feels really good. I don't feel great physically these few weeks, so moving around a little bit, moving my body and getting fresh air does feel very nice. And then we did some, well, breakfast.
Tingle for garden, yours will tingle for garden, and roll for me, tingle for garden, and roll for you, tingle for garden, and roll for daddy. That's all.
Okay, thank you for the food.
Tingle for the food.
Amen.
Amen.
Some cleaning up, because I needed to finally finishing doing my dishes. It was weird because after I did the wedding a week ago, over a week ago, my dishes accumulated for a few days, and then I just could not catch up with the dishes. I have a policy for myself to not do dishes by hand if I don't have to. So my dishwasher was, not that it was running constantly, but pretty much when I had a chance to switch it and put the new dishes in, I would do this. And like, I had the full sink of dishes because we eat at home all the time. We never eat out basically. So every meal that we eat, we have to do dishes and pots and pans. So finally today I caught up on my dishes, so that is very exciting. I will finally be able to wash my fruit that was laying by the refrigerator that I just like rinsing, like bananas and kiwis. I just like, when I pick one up, I want it to be clean. I rinse it again for the second time, but I just want it to be clean just in case kids want it or something. So that was the morning. I did a little bit of laundry, and now my youngest son is asleep. So I am going to fully concentrate on editing, even though I did start editing already. Now the rest of the day I will dedicate to my wedding client to make sure that they're taken care of, and that will be the day. And then in the evening I will go to the in-person consultation. It's Tuesday. Yesterday I was planning to finish up my client work. That was my main thing that I really wanted to get done, and I did not finish it. So that's what I need to work on today to finish up the wedding. And I really wanted to clean the house today, but again, that is on hold, so until I finish all of the work for my client. But today in the morning I did a little bit of work, dropped off my son at school, obviously, as normally we do. I did some laundry and some dishes, which is like a normal thing for us to do, but then I also got some work done on the computer because I needed to email a few people. And then we went grocery shopping, and if you would like to see, I will show you in a moment. I am exhausted. Little guy fell asleep in the car, which is kind of normal because we went to the store late enough, so he fell asleep, and then I had to carry him from the car to the house, obviously, and all the groceries. So now I'm so out of breath. But if you would like to see what we got, let me show you. So toilet paper, because we were out of toilet paper, and Costco is not my favorite place to get toilet paper because it's such a huge pack and we don't have much space. But that was our only option because I'm not going to Aldi's for the toilet paper only. So toilet paper, bananas, milk, sweet potatoes, because I finally ate up all of the sweet potatoes that we had at home, and it was delicious today for breakfast, so I'm hoping to eat more of that. Cheese, bagels, butter, ice cream, chocolate chip, goldfish, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, muffins, and watermelon. So it's like weird. Anytime I show you my grocery hauls, they're like so weird and so random, but it's basically all the things that we're eating up, and then I just slowly fill things in, except for milk. Milk is always there, as you know, but that's basically what I got. And now I will go on with my day, do some errands because the laundry has to be folded and switched, and then finishing work for my client. Thursday today, which I completely skipped Wednesday yesterday. I started doing an introduction yesterday and it was way too loud in my house, so I couldn't, and then the day got so busy. So let me tell you what happened on Wednesday. On Wednesday I basically was doing my kitchen declutter and organization, so that will be a completely separate video because it was just a lot of cleaning, and it will be for those people who are interested in cleaning and organizing and decluttering. If you're just here for the working mom stuff, then that was my yesterday. I really wanted to get some work done, but I did not get done much. It's just like during the breaks when I needed to sit down a little bit, I would check my email. I did a social media post yesterday, so that was success from a business perspective. And then the whole day I was able to dedicate to my house, kitchen specifically, which I was very happy with because my house does need to get organized. And then in the evening we did our midweek church activities with the kids, and it was good. And then we went to bed pretty early, like right after we got home. So that was a successful day. Exhausting, but successful. Today is Thursday, which is, what date is it today? January 30th. Tomorrow is a due date for 1099s, forms for subcontractors to be mailed out. Tomorrow I have to have my 1099s mailed out. Ugh. I feel like taxes are my least favorite. I don't even know when I start doing them. They're fine. It's okay for me to do anything. I basically like anything I do in life, but the thought of me starting doing them, it makes me procrastinate, and I really don't want to do it. I do have a few things, well, as I told you, I have multiple things around my house that need to be organized, but from yesterday's decluttering, I took out some items from my kitchen that did not get a home yet, because yeah, buddy, get it. So there are some items around my house that still do not get home that left the kitchen, and I'm like, okay, let me just concentrate on the kitchen, Yana, one thing at a time, finish the project, get it done. So now I really want to finish some things around my house, but I am determined to get my paperwork done today because I have to. So 1099s first, then tax forms for my business second, then hopefully some client things that have to be mailed out, and then tomorrow or tonight I will make it to the post office. So let's get this done, you guys. Guys, it's Friday. I have to speak a little bit quietly because my little guy is napping right now. But today we did not have any scheduled plans, so no appointments. So what we did is that I finished packing my tax paperwork from yesterday, which I did finish. I was waiting for a text message from one of my contractors that I needed to finish filling out some paperwork, and then we went to the post office, mailed everything away. It feels amazing to check things off that I was really dreading and I was not looking forward to doing. So that is done, and now I am feeling a little bit of a fog about like what is my next thing to do today. So I think I will just clean up around the house because cleaning always brings clarity of mind, and then I will see what I want to do, because I could either learn or actually I need to finish maybe filling out packages for my clients to make sure that those are sent to us. So maybe I'll do that so that tomorrow I can go to the post office and drop those off for my client, maybe. So we'll see. And obviously baby stuff, there's always baby stuff, so let's see what I will end up doing right now. The day started off pretty well. We had a delicious breakfast of eggs and pancakes. No proof of that. Didn't take any photos even though it was such a good time. No proof, so you will never know. And then my husband went to our other house that he's working on that has to be fixed up and hopefully sold soon. I'm hoping for that. And then me and the boys, we went shopping. I was planning on going to a few other stores, but I started feeling exhausted. I'm like, I don't think I can make it through more than 2 stores. So we went to Target, picked up a few clothing items for my son and a few household items, and then we stopped at Costco because we were running. Actually, we only stopped for popcorn but we needed a few other things that were not urgent. Popcorn was urgent, everything else was not. But if you would like to see what we got, and I'm sorry, that's right, I did some laundry in the morning too, which is being dried. Well, dried, I paused it because it's very loud. But yes, here's what I got, which is milk and apple juice and chicken nuggets, dinosaur chicken nuggets, check mix. What is it called? The purchase that was not planned, because we tried it and I'm like, oh yeah, we kind of need something crunchy, so we bought this as not planned, but then everything else was kind of planned. Pot stickers, beef and chicken, lots of meat because I want to do some freezer meals in a few weeks, well, soon, because I'm not sure when the baby is going to be here, so I want to do some bulgogi chicken and maybe something with the beef, and then some eggs, t-shirts for my son, cream and popcorn. So yeah, again, like super random haul. And now for the rest of the day, I am going to see what I have energy for. I probably want to tackle one of the rooms, either my office, which is like storage room right now, and maybe get my hospital bag and baby girl's hospital bag ready, or maybe the second floor bedroom. Maybe that one will be my priority. I am not sure, but that's the plan, to work on the house. It's Sunday, the last day of the week. In the morning we went to the church and then I cooked a little bit. The boys ate a touch, and now we are by the house of my photography girlfriend. She organized this sprinkle for me. It's so sweet of her. I'm like so excited. First of all, excited to see a few colleagues that are coming over to celebrate the baby girl, and then it's still fun to celebrate the baby just one more time. And yes, Will is awake. The drive was around 25 minutes and it's Misha's nap time, so he is asleep, but we'll hang out here for 15 minutes or so that he can finish his nap, and then it will be time for us to go in and hang out with people.